In this video, we're going to discuss how to install Netbeans, the Java Development Kit, and Alice to a USB thumb drive using the Portable Apps platform. The first thing you're going to do is insert your USB thumb drive into the USB port of the computer. You're then going to go into the Windows Explorer and make sure that you can see it and get the drive letter for your thumb drive. In this case, my thumb drive letter is F, and I've named my thumb drive Port Apps because this is going to be the drive that I'm going to use for my portable apps. Keep in mind that this will allow you to use the software that we're going to be using in CIT 111 throughout the semester on any computer that has a USB port, regardless of your privilege level that you have. As a matter of fact, as I'm recording this video, I'm recording this as a limited user in Windows, which means I don't have access to install software on the computer, and I don't have the ability to write to the hard drive. I'm doing everything on my either within my Windows profile or with my USB thumb drive. The first thing I'm going to do is I need to download the Portable Apps platform so that I can install Netbeans. And I'm going to do that by opening up my web browser and going to portableapps.com. And you'll see this page. Now, while we're only going to be going over how to install Netbeans, there are a myriad of pieces of software that you can actually install. They have been designed specifically for the Portable Apps platform that'll work on any PC. All you need to do is plug your thumb drive in and you'll be able to use them. You can have different browsers. I like to use the Chrome browser, mail clients if you'd like. There's a number of different applications, including some PDF viewers. If you don't like what the college has, you can install a PDF viewer on your thumb drive and use it to view the PDFs, view the different PDF documents that you'll encounter throughout the semester. There are a lot of choices here, and as long as you have room on your thumb drive, you can install them. I recommend a minimum of a 2 gigabyte thumb drive. I'm using a 4 gigabyte thumb drive to allow myself some extra space for the various projects and things that we're going to create throughout the semester. You're going to click on the Download Free button. This is going to take you to the downloads page, and you've got two options. You can buy it on a flash drive, which you already got, or you can download it from SourceForge. SourceForge is an open source repository for it's a repository for open source applications, and it is a legitimate download site for free software. And you can go to this page. The download will start automatically. As you can see, because I'm running a newer version of Internet Explorer, it comes down here. I'm going to click Save. When you save that download, you don't have to save the download to your thumb drive. If you're on a CCAC machine, you can save to your local profile on the machine. Just know that if something happens to that computer, they're going to take the machine out. So you don't want to install anything on the machine. You want to install, once you get it downloaded, we're going to install everything to the thumb drive. Once the download has finished, you're going to go to wherever you saved it. I saved it in my Downloads folder. So I'm going to go to my Downloads folder, and you'll see the Portable Apps platform installation file. I'm going to go ahead and run this program. You may get a security warning. You're going to hit Run. At this point, you're going to be prompted through the installer. I'm going to select English and click OK. Then I'm just going to follow the prompts. I'm going to click Next here. I'm going to agree to the licensing agreement. This is where it becomes important, is picking your destination folder. When you pick your destination folder, you need to make sure that it is your USB drive that you have installed. And this is why I said we need to get that drive letter before. In my case, it's drive F. I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to click Install. It's going to go ahead and run through the installation. If you really want to see what's going on, you can click the Show Details button. It'll show you everything that it's doing. Once it's finished, you're just going to click the Finish button, and it will launch the Portable Apps platform, which means it's going to give you, this is essentially what you're going to see for your apps. Any of your installed apps that you've used will show up here. This is sort of the all your installed apps. I don't have anything installed currently. When you first install this, it's going to start to load up what they call the app directory. These are a directory of all of the known applications that are registered with the Portable Apps platform that can run. And you'll see a number of them. You may choose to use whatever you like from that list. None of it is required for this course, though if you would rather use Chrome than Internet Explorer here on campus, this is an option for you. If you would rather run, I don't know, Firefox rather than Internet Explorer, that's an option that you can download. There's a couple of PDF viewers, one of which will allow annotation on PDFs. That's fine. You can download whatever you want. Just make sure you have sufficient space. My recommendation would be that you wait to install any portable apps until after you've gotten Alice, Netbeans, and the JDK installed on your thumb drive. And then look at what space you have left, and then you can add whatever you might like. Keep in mind you'll want to leave space on your thumb drive for installing the or not for installing anything, but for keeping your projects and the various assignments and things that we're going to work on both in and out of class. The next thing that we're going to need to do is install the Netbeans Portable. And I'm just going to do a quick search for it because I don't have the URL handy, but you can find the URL in the handout that accompanies this video. The URL is in there. And it's actually sourceforge.net/projects/NB Portable. You'll see NB Portable here. It's a portable version of Netbeans 7, which is the most recent version. It's actually Netbeans 7 2.1. We're going to click on the download button, and that's going to, again, start the download of the portable apps, of the Netbeans for the portable apps to our computer. Once that has, and you'll click save and choose the location to save it. I'm going to save it. I've already saved it. I've already downloaded and saved it to my downloads folder. And we can see that right here, Netbeans Java SE 7.2.1 Portable. Keep in mind that we're dealing with Netbeans for Java SE. This is going to be the smallest version of Netbeans there is. It is not as full-featured. If you had some experience with other forms of Java programming, including applets I'm sorry, not applets, but servlets or Tomcat development, or if you want to use some of the other options that Netbeans provides, there are fuller-featured versions, but they're not available for the portable platform. I do have a video for installing Netbeans on your home computer that you can watch that includes everything. You can pick the version that you would like. Because we are installing this on our thumb drives, we're going to stick with this version. All we need to do is double click this and run it. It will find the Portable Apps platform setup. It'll find the installer. We're going to go ahead and run the installation, again, following the prompts. When we get to choose the installation location window, we're going to want to make sure that, first of all, the drive letter corresponds to our thumb drive. And then it needs to be in the Portable Apps folder. And then it will create a Netbeans folder. The Netbeans folder should be in here. If you have your thumb drive with Portable Apps installed on it, and Portable Apps and the Portable Apps platform is running, this will fill in automatically. So if you have this up, and you run this installer, This will fill in by itself. Otherwise, you're going to have to go find it. I'm going to go ahead and click install. And it's going to go ahead and run through the installation process. Again, we can click the show details if we want to see what's going on. And you can see it installing all of the Netbeans stuff. And this is going to take a few minutes. When the installer finishes, just click Finish. Do not check the Run Netbeans Java SE 7.2.1 portable. You don't have all the components in yet. You still have one more piece of that to install before we can run it. However, you can click the Finish. The next thing you're going to need to get, you're going to download from Blackboard, and you can check with your instructor on where the file will be located. The name of the file is going to be called JDK for Portable Netbeans. And it is the Java development kit packaged up so that it can be easily moved into your portable apps so that you don't even need to have the Java development kit installed on the machine that you are using. Everything will be self-contained on this thumb drive, and that was kind of the goal of this. What's going to happen is you're going to download that as a zip file. And again, you're going to get that from your instructor, probably through Blackboard, though you'll need to check with them. Once you get it down, you're going to double click on it. And you're going to get this window, and it's going to show you all the files and whatnot. But up here, there's going to be a button called Extract All Files. And we're going to select that. Then we're going to click the Browse button, and we're going to find our thumb drive. And inside of our thumb drive is going to be two folders, one called Documents, one called Portable Apps. We're going to expand the Portable Apps. We're going to find the Netbeans Java SE 7.2.1 portable, and we're going to expand that. We're going to find the App folder, and we're going to expand that. And we're going to find the JDK folder, and that's the folder we're going to select. And when we're done, we should see the letter of our thumb drive, /portable apps / netbeans _ Java SE _ 7.2.1 _ portable / app / JDK. We're going to click the extract button. As long as this is correct, we're going to click that extract button, and we're going to begin the process of copying the files over to our thumb drive and unzipping that zip file. And this is going to take a while. It may take up to 15 minutes. All right, when finished, you'll see the directory pop-up, or the window pop-up that shows you that JDK directory with all of the folders and files in it. When that's done, you have successfully installed the Java development kit along with Netbeans. And if you go look here at portableapps.com, or not at portableapps.com, but in the Portable Apps Launcher, you'll see Netbeans listed in the development folder. And you can go ahead and click on it and launch it. That directory that I told you about that had a bunch of predefined software, there's a ton of stuff in here. You can take a look through that at your leisure and decide if there's anything you want to install. You'll notice that there is an apps here you can click on to get more apps if you want to install something or if you want to go back at a later time and look. The next step now is going to be to install Alice. And if we go to alice.org and click on the downloads link, we'll be taken to the Alice downloads page. And we can choose Alice 3.1, which is the current version of Alice. And we're going to go down and download the Universal Installer. We're going to click on this, and it's going to download a zip file for us. When that zip file is finished downloading, you can go to the location that you saved it, and I do recommend that you save, not run. And it's going to bring it down as a zip file. And you'll see it. It'll be called Alice 3_3.1.58. And again, you'll double click on this one, and you'll click on the Extract All Files button. You're going to pick a location where to extract all these files to. In this case, you're just going to choose the root directory of your thumb drive. So I'm going to come down here to Computer, and I'm going to find my thumb drive, and I'm just going to click on OK. And again, it's just going to be the root directory, so drive letter : /. You're going to click on Extract, and it's going to begin the process of extracting and copying over those files for Alice 3 to run. If you've used Alice 3 in the past, this is a new version. It came out late this past summer, so late August is when it was released. And it's a drastic improvement over the beta version of Alice 3, and that's part of the reason why we're going through this. Again, this is going to take somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes for the install to occur. Again, when this finishes, we will see the directory with the Alice folder, with the Alice 3 folder in it. When you're ready to run the Alice program, you'll go into the Alice 3 folder and double click on the Alice 3 Windows batch file. And that will launch the Alice 3 program. And you'll get into that when you get into your first exercises using Alice. The last thing that we want to do is actually install a plugin for Netbeans that allows you to open your Alice programs in Netbeans. And if you're using Internet Explorer, there's a bit of a trick to this. From that same Alice download page we were at before, you'll see a header for Netbeans plugin. We're going to go ahead and download the Alice 3.1 Netbeans plugin for all platforms. And we're going to right-click on that, and we're going to do Save Target As. We're going to do Save Target As for a reason. Especially if you're using Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is going to try to change that file name to a .zip file. We don't want that. So we're going to click on All Files when we go to save it, and we're going to click Save. And that's going to save it as, actually, not only do we have to do the All Files, we're going to have to add the NBM extension. And NBM is a NetBeans package specifically for downloadable plugins. So we're going to need to go, again, the instructions here are go to the file type save all file, or save as type all files, and the file name is going to be Alice3 Project Wizard, and then the version number, .nbm, and then we're going to click save. In my case, I've already downloaded it. That's okay. We'll download it again. I would click yes. Otherwise, you can just continue. Once it has been downloaded, you're going to open up Netbeans from your portable app launcher, and it's going to launch the Netbeans program. And this may be the first time that you've launched Netbeans, so you may end up with a couple of sort of starting lineup questions. You may have to accept the licensing agreement. It will go ahead and launch Netbeans 7.2.1. And this may take a few minutes to launch. And again, these applications are going to launch a little slower than they would if they were on the computer's hard drive, simply because the Bluetooth transfer rate is a little slower. Bluetooth moves a little slower than internal disks, but it works just as well. There is one other warning I should give you while this is loading up. When you are running applications using the Portable Apps platform and you have your thumb drive plugged in, as you can imagine, you cannot unplug it until you've closed everything down and properly ejected your thumb drive or restarted the computer. Just again, something you need to be aware of. Now that Netbeans has opened up, we can go ahead and install the plugin. We're going to click on the Tools menu item. We're going to come down to Plugins. When the plugin list loads, and it'll be a few minutes, it's going out to the internet and checking to see what updates are available for what plugins. It's going to ask you if you want to install JUnit. We're not going to be using JUnit in this class, so you can click Cancel. You are welcome to install it if you'd like. The tab we're going to go to is the Downloaded tab. Now, this is for plugins that you have downloaded off the internet, not the ones that they actually publish a plugin directory. Not all plugins are in the plugin directory. So we're going to go to the Downloads tab. We're going to click on Add Plugins. Again, we're going to find where we put our plugins. In my case, they are in my downloaded folder. And you're going to find the plugin called Alice3 Project Wizard.nbm. If you don't find this, then you misnamed that plugin. You didn't set the right file extension when you saved that plugin, and you're going to have to go back and do it again. But otherwise, we're going to select that. We're going to click Open. It's going to load up all of the information about the plugin. We're going to click on the Install button, and we are going to get an installation wizard, a licensing agreement. Again, Carnegie Mellon wrote this, so we have to accept their licensing agreement. We're going to go through the process to install the plugin. It is going to load it up and install it, and this will take a few minutes. At some point in time during the installation process, you may receive this window. It's a validation warning. It is possible to sign Netbeans plugins, but due to the cost, CMU has chosen not to. Since they distribute this stuff freely, it doesn't make any sense for them to expend the additional money that is required to sign the plugin. So I can assure you the plugin is safe, and you can just click the Continue button, and it's going to begin the installation process. And again, this may take, after it's done loading up, it may take a few minutes to install. All right, when the installation is finished, you will see the installation complete successful window. You can simply click Finish. And to further verify that the plugin is installed, we can close the plugin window. And if we go to File and New Project, you should see a project option under Java that says Java project from existing Alice project. If you see that, then you have installed correctly. everything that you will need for this course for the semester. You have installed Netbeans 7.2 on a USB thumb drive designed to run from that thumb drive. You've installed Alice 3, which can run from a thumb drive. You have installed the Netbeans plugin to allow us to take our Alice project and look at the Java behind the scenes, which we will do throughout the course. If you have any questions about this, you can check with your instructor. They'll have additional information. They may have additional information or troubleshooting tips for you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching.